Hi everyone, and welcome to Sports Watch. If you like the content, please press the bell icon for further notifications and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. UFC 300 is just a week away. Here's a look at the prelims of UFC 300. Yuri Prohaska versus Alexander Rakic is an interesting fight that might have future title implications. Both fighters would be coming off a loss and would be anxious to bounce back. Giri got knocked out by Alex Pereira, while Rakic injured his knee against Jan Blachowicz. It's a fight that most certainly doesn't go the distance. Most of Prohaska's fights end devastatingly, so the fans won't be short of entertainment. And Giri Prohaska is a scary man. He would be much more sharper in this fight considering he was coming off an injury the last fight. So Rakic would have his hands full. Rakic himself is coming off a nasty knee injury, and Yuri isn't the man you want to fight in your comeback bout. He's unorthodox, his punches come from different angles, so it's hard to prepare for. Another worry for Rakic is that he hasn't knocked anyone out in almost 5 years. Almost all his wins have been via decision, while on the other hand, 4 out of Giri's last 5 wins have been by knockouts. So there is no doubt who has the greater knockout power. But don't count Rakic out. Giri does get hit and even wobbled, but his recovery is top class. He leads with his head, so the left high kick for Rakic would definitely be an option. The Pereira fight also showed how heavy he stands on his lead leg, so leg kicks would be a factor. But Rakic coming off a knee injury might not be that keen on throwing the leg kicks. If he can't slow Giri down, then it will be a difficult night for him. The odds are in Rakic's favor, but he's coming off an injury, so Prohaska definitely has to have the upper hand. It's Giri's fight to lose. Aljamain Sterling makes his featherweight debut against Calvin Kattar. Aljo's last fight was a knockout loss to Sugar Sean O'Malley. He hasn't fought since then. So he has taken his time to grow into the featherweight frame. Now, the question on everyone's mind is that can he backpack his opponents at featherweight? Aljo's jiu-jitsu is nasty and he tries to get to the neck of his opponents and choke them out. On the feet, he's average as best. His opponent Calvin Kattar is a strong, durable stand-up fighter. He has been in wars with the best in the featherweight division. His last win was against Giga Chikadze, who is a fast and dangerous striker. Calvin beat him down over 5 rounds. So, if Aljo can't get to Kattar's back, then he will face the power of his fists. And Calvin is a big guy as well. Controlling him on the ground won't be easy. It's a good fight to see where Sterling is at in the featherweight division. Aljo starts as the favorite in the eyes of the odds maker, but Calvin Kattar is a strong and durable fighter in the featherweight division and has to be the favorite. Kayla Harrison also makes her much awaited debut in the UFC versus Holly Holmes. The fight is at 135 pounds. Now the question is, can Kayla make 135? Holly Holmes has already stated that she won't fight Kayla if she misses weight, even by the slightest of margins. So even before getting in the ring, Harrison has to fight on the scales. Holly Holmes is a veteran and she has faced the best for a long time. Be it Chris Cyborg, be it Amanda Nunes, be it Ronda Rousey, Holly Holmes has faced them all. The last judo fighter who Holmes fought and got knocked out was Ronda Rousey. The hype train was derailed. It can be said that Harrison is a bigger version of Rousey. She's an Olympic gold medalist in judo, so her strength is on the ground. Her striking still has scope for improvement. Now the question is, can Holly Holmes stop the takedowns? Because if she can't, then Harrison will be impossible to stop. For years, Kayla Harrison has been dominant outside the UFC, facing opponents of lesser caliber. This is the first time she would be facing someone with a credible name. Will she have the same success in the UFC like she had in PFL? Only time will tell. Harrison, though, opens up as a huge favorite against Holly Holmes. But don't count Holly Holmes out yet. Diego Lopez versus Sadiq Yusuf is also a great fight to watch out. Diego Lopez has been really impressive in the limited time that he has been in the UFC. So it will be interesting to see who ends up on top in that fight. The prelims on UFC 300 are just as good as the main card itself, and it promises to be a great night of fight. Let me know in the comment section what you feel. Which fight would be the best out of all the prelims? And if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.